Hi guys, welcome to the channel and welcome to my first combine review. Today we're looking around the Lexion 8900, a new machine from Claas. I think it's 2 seasons old now. The design was last year and then this is its first year that it's actually been in the field. I've kindly been invited down to have a look at it by my local farmer. Again, this is his first season with it, so it's kind of new to him as well, but I've been asking him questions and to see what the spec is. Today's video is mainly what's changed from the 780 essentially. What are the main differences that Claas have made to the 8900 to make it superior and a better machine to the 780. We'll start with the engine then. We have a new MAN engine in there, it's a D42 and it's pushing out 790 horsepower. So that's almost 200 horsepower more than the Lexion 780. So we'll quickly run through the spec of this particular 8900. Starting on the front then, on the feeder housing, this one is fitted with the V. So it's bigger, it has dust extraction on it. We have the option for belts instead of chains, which is quieter, smoother and a lot more efficient. This 8900 is fitted with the 4XL auger for unloading. You can adjust it from 90 litres a second right up to 180 litres a second. We have the premium line chopper fitted to the machine, which is a lot bigger, a lot more faster. It can chuck the straw and chaff out the full 45 foot of the header. The grain tank on this particular machine is the 15,000 litre one. You can get an 18,000 litre, but that's more for your big American and big European market. So now I'm going to walk through the main differences from the 780 to the 8900. Starting at the front then with the feeder housing, got the belts as an option. You can have the dust extraction as an option. The feed roller at the front is adjustable and you don't need tools to do that anymore. It has a lower floor plate, means more crop flow and a higher throughput. And on the HP feeder housing, you can adjust that from the cab hydraulically. So what's changed from the 780 to the 8900 and on the APS, we have, well, everything is a lot bigger and they've straightened out the crop flow. So there's no steeper gradients or any direction changes that are too harsh, which speeds the actual threshing up to 20 metres a second. So overall, a lot bigger drum and concave and accelerator into the rotors, because they used to block up on the accelerator into the rotor. The actual threshing drum, the main threshing drum at the front, is 26% bigger than the previous model. And the actual accelerator into the rotors is 57% bigger. So that's an enormous change in size for that crop flow. Extra features on the drum and concave setup then, we have a flap that's hydraulically controlled. So if you need a more aggressive threshing, CMOS, which is the automation of the combine which monitors this, it will hydraulically lift that flap up so you have a better threshing. Usually for barley or more crops that need a bit more aggression to get it out. All these changes at the front here result in a 10% higher throughput than the previous model. So when the grain goes up through the rotors then and the last sorts of grains are dropped down onto the sieves, we have 4D sieves on this 8900, which is quite a clever Claas idea essentially. So the sieves will continually change to the terrain, so they're always level, giving you optimum sort of sieving capabilities then. What's changed under the sieves is the air cleaning, the jet stream as such. So the sieves are actually a lot bigger than the previous model, obviously more cleaning area then, and we have a better designed air cleaning system. There is a bigger step for where the air comes through, there's a bigger step, which means more blow of dust and foreign materials so that it can get blown out the back. Also fitted to the 8900 is an extra fan, so a lot more air cleaning capabilities there. The grain then, it drops through into the elevator which transports the grain up into the grain tank as such, and that has a lot faster speed, and that's 15 litres a second now. That has been improved by. Briefly going back to the straw chopper then, this is all fully CMOS operated, so the computer continually adjusts the chopper, if it's spec that is, to throw the crop as it's required to the full distance of the machine, the 45 foot, which in return saves on fuel. If it's constantly monitoring the chop, increasing it and decreasing it, making it more aggressive, then you're saving fuel. So I've jumped up in the cab then, and the first and noticeable differences are we have a brand new touchscreen, a Sebis touchscreen, and a completely redesigned armrest. So the seat, really comfortable, full spec seat. It has almost air conditioning for your derriere. I really like the multi-controller, really nice to rest your hand on, doesn't give you any aches. And then everything is all touchscreen, so you can monitor the combine all on the push of a button. Change your settings, see what's going on. New to this machine then, the 8900, we have a grain quality camera, which is always looking at the grain coming in, the quality, any foreign materials in there. As with any large machine, always need cameras. And then we have a GPS screen up on the top. Aircon, all your lights, radio. Very nice place to sit. I would quite like to have a drive at one of these, you know. Now this seems to be a really well thought out machine. I think it's about time we get it out in the field and see what it can do. So now I've seen it in action, what an absolute animal of a combine. I really want to see it attempt that world record. So until next time guys, bye for now.